Hello, so this is the hardware demo for Lab 7 for Group H. And the purpose of this demo is to show how the ALU calculator works. So it takes two numbers and then does addition, subtraction, or multiplication, which is determined by this number here. As you can see, so 1 is addition, 2 is subtraction, and then 3 is multiplication. And then these are the signs. And then it's supposed to output a two-digit number with a sign as well. And then this is the positive sign, right? And then this is the negative sign. And then to start off, I'll start with subtraction, and I'll just put any value. So for example, 5 here, and then we could put like 7 here. And as you can see, 7 times 5 equals 35, right? So positive, positive all around. Now if we change this to negative, you can see a positive sign times a negative sign is obviously a negative sign. And then now as we change the other sign, I just need to find the switch real quick. Okay, yeah. So if we change this to negative, right? So a negative times a negative equals a positive sign. So this shows how all the signs are working and then different values work. So 6 times 5 is 30. So yeah, we can move on. So now let's move on to subtraction. So negative 6 minus positive 5 equals negative 11. And if we change that sign of the 6 to positive 6 times minus positive 5 equals positive 1. So it just shows how subtraction works as well. And then if we make this digit greater, you can see it changes to a negative 1 for 6 minus 7. So it shows how that works. And then if we set it to 0, then it's idle, obviously because nothing's supposed to happen. And then if we set it to 1, addition, it just shows how 6 plus 7 is working in addition. And if we change the sign, 6 plus negative 7, it shows negative 1. And then if we make this number smaller and then change the sign, so 6 plus negative 5, it shows positive 1 as well. So it just shows how all the different values are working. And then also for zeros for any value, right? So if we change this to zeros, no matter what the sign is, that would not affect the output whatsoever. So say for multiplication, if we have 3, so a positive times negative, that's supposed to be a negative, but since they're both zeros, it wouldn't matter. So the output is not affected at all, whether there's a negative 0 or a positive 0.